Okay, now I would like to explain about some basic definitions in Unit 3. So first electrical supply. The electrical supply basically divided into two types, AC supply and DC supply. So electrical supply having parameters. The voltage and currents are parameters of the supply. In DC supply, the parameters voltage or current are constant with respect to time. So AC supply means alternating current supply, DC means direct current supply. AC supply definition: the alternating current supply, in this type the parameters voltage or current changes with respect to time. So these are the some examples of AC supply. So first one square wave, next one triangular wave, next one sinusoidal wave. So in this case the signal changes with respect to time. So that's why the signals are called AC signals. If it is a voltage, it is called voltage signal. If it is a current, it is called current signal. So in AC supply, the sine wave is more useful than other waves or other supplies, other waveforms. Why? Because the derivative and integral of sine wave is same. Second one, so sinusoidal waveforms are easy to analyze and easy to generate. So next, this is more useful in power industry. So this is the sinusoidal representation. So the wave may be, it may be either voltage or current. If we start at t equals to 0, the wave goes to maximum value and reduce it to 0 and then decreases to negative maximum value before returning to 0. So here wave starts at 0 degrees. Then it goes maximum value, this is the maximum value, and reduces to 0. Again it reduces to 0 and then decreases to negative maximum value. This is negative maximum value before returning to 0. So before returning to 0, it again reaches negative maximum value. During the positive portion of the wave, the current flows in one direction. In this case, the current flows in one direction, and during negative portion of voltage, the current flows in the opposite direction. So in this situation, the current flows in opposite direction. The complete positive and negative portion of the wave is called one cycle of the sine wave. So positive, negative, so combinedly is called one cycle of the signal. So next definition, time period. The time taken for any wave to complete one full cycle is called time period. It is represented by capital T. Units are seconds. So here this is one sinusoidal signal. So time period means, so one cycle time. So one cycle time is called time period. So it can be measured in three ways. So first one, from 0 crossing point to next 0 crossing point, time distance is called time period. This is time period, or the positive peak of the one cycle to the positive peak of the another cycle or adjacent cycle is also called as time period. So similarly, so this is also called time period. So negative peak to next to negative peak, time distance is called time period. So in these three ways we can determine the time period of sinusoidal signal. So next one, frequency. The number of cycles that a wave completes in 1 second is called frequency. So frequency is represented by F. Frequency units are hertz. Frequency time period relation, F equals to 1 by T. Our Indian standard frequency, F equals to 50 hertz. If frequency value not equals to 0, it is called AC supply. If any supply having frequency equals to 0, it is called DC supply. So next one, phase of the sine wave. The phase specifies the position of the wave with respect to reference point. So this is the reference point. So the phase specifies the position of the wave with respect to reference point. Here three sinusoidal signals are there. So first one A sinusoidal wave, second one B, next one C. Here signal A starts at t equals to 0. So A signal phase value equals to 0 degrees. So next B signal, this is B signal. So B signal starts at pi by 2. So B signal phase value equals to pi by 2 or 90 degrees. So next one C signal starts at minus pi by 2. So this is C signal. Okay, C signal. So C starts at minus 90 degrees. So C signal phase value equals to minus 90 degrees. So next one, the phase difference. Here the phase difference between A and B equals to 90 degrees. The phase difference between C and A equals to 90 degrees. And the phase difference between C and B equals to 180 degrees. Okay, first one, the waveform B lag behind waveform A by 90 degrees. Okay, here A phase value equals to 0, B phase value equals to pi by 2 or 90 degrees. So B signal starts after A signal by an angle of 90 degrees. So that's why it is called the waveform B lags behind the waveform A by 90 degrees, or simply B lags A by 90 degrees, or A leads B by 90 degrees. So here the relation between A and B signals, phase difference value equals to 90 degrees, and A leads B by 90 degrees, or B lags A by 90 degrees. So similarly, the relation between C comma A signals. So here A lags C by an angle of 90 degrees. Okay, next one, the relation between C and A. The waveform C leads the A by 90 degrees, or C leads A by 90 degrees, or A lags C by 90 degrees. Here A lags C by 90 degrees, or C leads A by 90 degrees. So next, B comma C relation. Here C leads B by 180 degrees, or B lags C by 180 degrees. So that is the phase relation. So next, the AC supply mainly divided into two types: single phase AC supply and three phase AC supply. For low power applications like domestic applications, we are using single phase supply, and for high power applications like factories, three phase supply used. So next, sine wave representation in equation form. If it is a voltage, it is represented by V equals to Vm sin omega t. Here Vm is maximum value of the signal, omega is angular velocity, so t is time. So next, current representation, I equals to Im sin omega t. Here voltage waveform representation. So this is the voltage waveform. Say at omega t equals to 0. Okay, substitute omega t equals to 0 in voltage equation. At omega t equals to 0, V value equals to 0. So this is the first point. So next, at omega t equals to pi by 2. So V value equals to Vm into sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 equals to 1. So V equals to Vm. So next, at omega t equals to pi by 2, V value equals to maximum, it equals to Vm. This is the next point. So next one, at omega t equals to pi. Substitute omega t equals to pi. So V equals to Vm sin pi. Sin pi equals to 0. So V equals to 0. So next, omega t equals to 3 pi by 2. At omega t equals to 3 pi by 2, V equals to Vm sin 3 pi by 2. Sin 3 pi by 2 equals to minus 1. So V equals to minus Vm. So at 3 pi by 2, V equals to minus Vm. So next, at omega t equals to 2 pi. Omega t equals to 2 pi, V equals to Vm sin 2 pi. Sin 2 pi value equals to 0. So V value equals to 0. This is the next point. So by combining all these points, we get this waveform. So sine waveform equation representation, V equals to Vm sin omega t. Here peak value, the peak value of the signal equals to Vm. So the maximum value of the signal is called peak value. Here the signal maximum value equals to Vm. So it is called peak value. So peak value is Vm. So next one, peak to peak value. So positive maximum to negative maximum. So voltage or value is called peak to peak value. Here the positive to negative, peak to peak value equals to Vm minus of minus Vm, it equals to 2Vm. The signal peak to peak value equals to 2Vm, peak value equals to Vm. So next, time period. So this is total time period. So 1 cycle time equals to time period, it equals to 2 pi. So in figure 1, so this is figure 1. So this figure equation representation. So first, A signal representation, Va equals to Vm sin omega t. So A signal starts at omega t equals to 0. So first signal V equals to, or Va equals to Vm sin omega t. So next one, B signal. So B signal starts after A signal by an angle of 90 degrees. So B signal VB equals to, so Vm sin omega t minus pi by 2. Okay, next one C signal. It starts at omega t equals to minus pi by 2. So this equation form, so Vc equals to Vm sin omega t plus pi by 2. So here three waveforms are there. So first one Va equals to Vm sin omega t. So next Vb equals to Vm sin omega t minus pi by 2. Vc equals to Vm sin omega t plus pi by 2. So if we substitute different values of omega t like this, so we get values. So by using that values, if we draw the waveform, we get these waveforms, ABC waveforms. So this is phase of the sine wave. So mainly the angle difference between any two signals is called phase difference, and the angle difference between voltage and current signals is called phase angle. If any two signals angle difference is called phase difference. Here A and B, two signals, it may be different or same signals. It means it may be voltage signals or it may be current signals. If A and B both are voltage signals, then the phase difference between A and B signals equals to 90 degrees, and it is called phase difference only. If A is a voltage signal and B is a current signal, in that case the phase difference is called phase angle. So that time the phase angle equals to 90 degrees. So the angle difference between voltage and current is called phase angle, and cosine of phase angle is called power factor. So power factor means the cosine of phase angle.